What is he doing? It's not very interesting, but where's the pigeon gone? Oh, there you are. Right, where's your ball? I'm live again. Ears. Microphone is off, so she carries now. But while she's just mumbling, JD, come and get the ball. I'll just put her so I can speak. JD, ball. Get the ball. What are you doing? Just get it. Come on, bring the ball. Bring the ball. Come on. I know you just want to get at that pigeon, but you can't. I shooed it out. It's been living in the vestibule all this time. So I just shooed it out now. I just have to go over there. So that's where the pigeon is. It's over there. And the bloody ball went. Come on, just get the ball and bring it. Come on. It's more interested in the damn thing. Oh, clear birdies. So I've done like a golden eyeshadow and blue. Golden and blue. Ooh, did you hear that? I've not heard that for a long time. Purple lipstick and the nose and stuff. And these are the ears Becky made me. So that's from Calcabrine Designs. See, oh, I was gonna say Cedar Mode, but I didn't get it to thingy for a while. Oh, I can put it on there. So I'm not really in costume. I'll show you the outfit. I'm wearing the tail and ears. You can see it. So I'm just wearing normal clothes and then tail and ears. So this is a set. So I've got pink and purple tail. Ears, I mean. And just purple tail for some reason. Purple tail. Just purple. JD! Come on! Come on. Focus on playing instead. Where is it? I kind of like the look with the suit and the wings. That's definitely going to be a look. JD. Oi! Focus! It's right there, dumbass. My live stream only just became... Oh, I have stuff to talk about actually in this. So I've already talked about Halloween stuff, so today I'm going to start like decorating the windows. And I'm going to, whenever it's nice like this, I'll wear one of my costumes and do a live stream or a video. But yeah, I've got something specific to talk about actually in this video. I keep remembering it and then forgetting it. That's so stupid. I know one of them was I was going to mention that, you know, this whole, like, everyone being into six-pack abs thing. That seems to only be an American thing, I think, because I don't really see, like, many men here in the UK with abs. Like, the majority of men have flabby stomachs. And it's not like, oh, they've just let themselves go or whatever. It's like they've obviously made an effort to work out because they've got big buff arms and chests and everything, but then they've got a soft middle. So it's like, why would you just like work on your arms and chest, but then, or legs, like every part of the body apart from the belly, and just leave it flabby? So it must be just like a thing. So it must just be more popular to have a softer stomach, but muscles everywhere else on your body in the UK. And I think it must be an American thing to be rock hard all over. Like, it must be popular in America. The problem is, you know, we tend to copy everything bloody America does. That's the only problem. But I'm just saying, it seems to be the case. And a lot of women have boyfriends who have soft bellies, so I'm not really sure, like, who says it's popular? Unless these women are all just settling. And these men are just like, oh, well, you know, I'll work out every part of my But you know what? I just, I can't be bothered doing the stomach. I just not bother. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Keeping him occupied so he doesn't go over to that bird. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. It's not much really there. And there was another thing. Oi! Oi! Stop ignoring me. Oi! Oi! Oh, I can't remember. It's so annoying. I know another thing was about this, I don't know where my mum reads these things, but apparently there's a vicar somewhere, I don't know, an obviously gay vicar who wears makeup and all sorts of shit, looking weird, full makeup and then a beard or some shit. It looks silly. I've not seen it myself, my mum just told me about it. Apparently he's refusing to marry straight people, and no, I say to that, right, ism, you're an ism. I don't know, straightest, you're straightest, then. It's crazy, and apparently people accept it and say, oh, well, it's his decision not to marry straight people, and I'm like, you're kidding me, right? If a vicar came along and said, I refuse to marry gay people, and only straight people would be up in arms, but they perfectly accept someone who says, I will not marry straight people. Like, that's just, like I say, that's, they talk about discrimination and all that. Don't you think that's discrimination? Like, this gay person, this gay vicar, is discriminating against straight couples. Like, I think people should be up in arms with that, not saying, oh, well, it's his decision and it's his choice. Because no one's going to say that about a vicar who says, I'm not going to marry gay people, so. It's like, it's one rule for one. You can't have that. You can't have one rule for one and a different rule for another. It's got to be equal. I thought that's what y'all wanted. I thought y'all wanted everything to be equal, and yet you're perfectly willing to accept someone who goes, oh no, I hate straight people, and oh, white people are horrible and shit. Like, that's perfectly acceptable. But, calling gays and blacks is like, oh no, you're a disgusting person. It's like, no, you can't do that, I'm afraid. You can't do that. That's not allowed. It's an unwritten rule. It's law now, because I've decided it's law. You can't do that. I think you should all be hung and drawn and quartered for that. But you can't. I'm just saying, you can't on the one hand be all like, oh yes, everybody's got to be equal, and then the next minute you're all like, oh no, we hate straight people, oh we hate white people, and oh we hate this, and like, disgusting. And apparently people are complaining about it now, so yay! People are complaining now about how, like, every single advert on television is all black people all of the time. People are complaining about that now. And I'm like, good for you! Like, it's going too far. Like I mentioned before about how every single advert with families is always mixed race families. And it's like, it's okay, but like the odd one. But every single one, it's a bit ridiculous. It's like saying, oh, mixed race families are more superior to same race families. And oh, well, we've got to, all adverts have got to be of black people because, oh, black people are far superior than white people. Again, you can't do that. Right, drop the ball. But I think that that's perfectly acceptable to say that, because I'm not slagging anyone off. I'm slagging the people off that make all this stuff perfectly acceptable. So where's my equal rights? Yeah. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon then. Oh yes, that brings me to my other point. My other point is, all the problems I've had before, like a couple of months ago. Hey squirrel! That's funny, that's how Americans pronounce it. Squirrel, which I think is harder to say than squirrel. It's spelt squirrel, but Americans pronounce it squirrel, which I find harder to pronounce than squirrel. Like, oh, they pronounce mirror. Mirror. It's harder to say. And that's another thing Americans are all about, apparently. I read it in my Queen's English book. Apparently the reason why Americans spell things differently than us, or pronounce things differently, is because they want everything to be spelt how it sounds and vice versa. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, it's not spelt squirrel or mirror. It's spelt mirror. People say mirror. It's spelt squirrel, and it's pronounced squirrel. Dumb. It was so weird. Like people in general are just weird. Like I've said before about human logic in my last live stream. Human logic is that everybody's got to be as skinny as possible, not have an ounce of fat on them, but have massive boobs. Oh, he's off as soon as I turn my back. And JD, and you've got to work. Oh, fuck's sake. And you've got to work yourself to the bone until you're absolutely stressed out, ill, tired, whatever, so on and so forth. You know, it's crazy. That's human logic. Animal logic is far more sensible. It's like, oh, you know, we'll just do stuff until we're tired and then we'll have a rest. They're probably better off because they don't have language as well. And if they do, because some animals do have sort of language, it's like just really simple, whereby they can describe things and the direction of things. And it's like, there's no insult. It's not like they go up to each other and go, oh yes, you stupid piece of shit. You stupid idiot. You know, words hurt, you know. I've been called all sorts lately. I've been called all sorts. Squirrels. Squirrels. I kicked the bucket over so they can all come and get it. It was an accident. There you go. Squirrels. It's gonna be greedy and take more than one. But once it didn't attack it. It's so cute. Couldn't get it. It's like, oh, I'll just put up with this one. What else? Squirrels. Yeah. Hello, everybody that's gone now because it says I've got 0 views. Nobody views or likes my shit anymore. The squirrel hopping. So cute, aren't they? Still here. I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's about me. Like, you know all that shit I had a couple of months ago, do you remember, with the dreaded enemy base? We're just gonna call it. 2 dreaded enemy bases now I've got 2 of the damn things now. You know, I was banned from 1 enemy base and just treated like a fucking soap pariah, criminal, and penalised for just existing. Or I made a minor mistake at another. Well, it was minor mistakes at both places. Let's see. In fact, I don't even care if you see this, but I'm not going to mention any names anyway, even the enemy base names. But one begins with M and the other begins with A. But I can't piss off one of them because I still go there. As far as I know, I'm not barred from there. It's just that I'm public enemy number 1 there, so. Well, all the staff are quite friendly, you know, they are nice to me and everything. They treat me alright. It's just one person that has a problem with me. And it's like, you can just tell that he just didn't like me from day 1 and he was just waiting to get me on something, you know? And then I make this one tiny minor mistake and he pounces on it. I think that's what happened, to be honest, because what I did was not that bad. Like, at the first place, it was just making a video, which didn't show the person's face. It didn't have the person's name. It was 2 seconds worth of the person's stomach. You know, because the camera thing, the phone was recording the desk. It was recording the desk, and it just happened to get a tiny slice of his sort of midriff because of how the phone was positioned. And he got 2 seconds of it, and it was mainly me just saying, oh, you can't, because I asked him, you know, oh, can I dispose of these needles that my mum's had, that, you know, this medicine? And he was saying, he went, no, sorry, and I went, oh, you can't, and that's it. That was like the video. It was just of that. You didn't see his name tag, you didn't see his face, you barely even got his voice in it. And I made a minor mistake, yes, of putting it on YouTube, just because, you know, I thought he was quite, you know, what the little bit you saw was nice looking, I guess. So basically, I've been penalised and hated on because I fancied a guy. Right, okay. And as you know, at the other enemy base, I was reported for complimenting a guy. I just think it's ridiculous. Oh, JD, didn't you? You were right looking at it when it went round you. Stop acting blind. It's just ridiculous. But this is the annoying part. It's minor things I've done are minor things, and I'm getting banned from a store and hated on by employees of a store for minor incidents that were just mistakes. And yet there are criminals out there that are let off and then they return back to their community, and they're pillars of the community, and they're still loved by all. I mean, look at all these fucking hooligan kids. They come, they do actual criminal damage of breaking the fence panels, rattling the gate, calling me and my mum names, spitting at us, throwing stones at us, smashing the car, and yet they've got millions of mates. Nobody cares. Even their parents are probably like, oh yeah, good on you, get the bastards from the big house, you know. I don't know. It's got to be with the parents. The parents has got to be where it started. Like, oh, well, they have no right to live in a big house because they're nobodies. Can't have that. Go on, go forth, kids, and go harass them to death. In fact, what I want you to do is I want you to harass them so much for the course of 30 years that they will move house. We've got to drive them out. I think that's why they did it. They don't really have a problem with us. They just have a problem with regular Joes living in a big house. I think that's what the problem is. Got to be. I just don't know. Oh, like I say, as far as I'm concerned, me and my mum have never done anything to these people, any of them. Is all I'm saying. And yeah, I will look into it, I suppose, but I won't go back there anyway, because I don't want to give them my custom, to be honest. To be quite frank, I don't want to give them my custom now, so even, you know. I mean, I am very sad. JD, I'm very sad that I can't go there anymore, because I've been going there since I was like 4 or 5, and it's been like a second home to me. And the people have always been nice to me. And it's just so sad that I can't go now. I mean, I won't say forever. Like, I can't imagine I'd be banned forever. Like, the current people who have barred me have got to die at some... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Get fired at some point. Fingers crossed that shitty manager and those 2 women who came over to say, you know, her arms folded, you're barred for calling a woman a man, you know. Hopefully they'll get fired or quit. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's just like Has-Been Hotel. Remember when that girl went, die, you know. It's like, I'm evil. We all know I'm evil. But like I say, for those, you know, watching this now and thinking, oh yes, well, we understand why you get treated badly and why you get barred from places, because you're a nasty, shitty, volatile person. It's like, even one of my viewers' boyfriends apparently says I'm loud and obnoxious. So that's probably it then. It's probably, I'm too loud and obnoxious. But you know what's taken me this long to get like this? I'm just standing up for myself. You know, I've been treated like shite round here for God knows how many years. And I've always been a shy, quiet, non-loud brass person for all the years I've lived here. And yet, you know, I was treated worse then. But now it's like the worm has turned and I'm finally speaking out about the horrors of this area. And I'm not even going to speak the name of it, not because I want to protect anyone, just myself really. I don't want like random people on the internet knowing where I live. But this town, like, if anybody says that, oh, I'm moving to your town, I'm like, no, please don't. I wouldn't recommend it. Everyone's nasty. Well, to be honest with you, I can't say that because it depends who you are as to how you get treated round here. You know what I mean? Like, if you're one of those nasty, horrible shits, you know, that type of person, the hooligan, chavvy scumbags, you get treated like gods round here. If you're a druggie, you know, if you're a reverend, that sort of thing, apparently you get treated well. But if you're just a nobody, you know, speaking, I wouldn't say I was a nobody, but, you know, like, they don't really think, I guess they don't believe we should be living in a big house, maybe. That's all I can think of. Things have been said, and before people start going, oh, you're calling us jealous or whatever, no, not really. Other people have said that, and secondly, I can't think of why else people would hate me around here. It's like, anyway, so my main point is, so as far as I'm concerned, for those who don't know, I live in a big house or whatever, it's like, oh, well, people hate me because I live in a big house. People hate me because I dress like a wolf. And people hate me for recording. Right. And yet criminals, I've heard this story, so it's a true story, yet criminals who murder their entire family, their wife and kids, and everybody knows about it, so it's not a case of, oh, well, you know, we don't believe he did it. They actually know he did it. But everybody loves that person. He was let out of prison. He went back to his hometown, his community, his village, whatever it was called. And he was still treated as the pillar of the community. Everybody still loved him. Everybody still helped him. Everybody just treated him like he was the mayor or something of that town. Like the bloody village chief or something. And it's like, yeah, so this guy actually committed a heinous crime and gets treated like the world's best. And I do minor things, minor mistakes, like record someone's midriff for 2 seconds in a desk, and happen to just, like I say, make a stupid mistake of putting it on YouTube. And I get people coming down on me like a ton of bricks. And one guy hating me and doing a stupid dance, saying, oh, you're going to record this and put it on YouTube at me. That was the fucking security guard that did that, acting like one of the hooligans. And, you know, like I say, it's an innocent passing sort of comment saying, oh, I wonder is that a man or isn't it? And, you know, my first thing was actually, when she was actually in earshot, I actually said, oh, that looks like my mum. So that's the only thing that she really would have heard. So as far as I'm concerned, she just heard the bit where I said she looks like my mum. So, I get penalised and banned from an entire supermarket that I've been going to for years because I made a passing comment saying somebody looks like my mum. But then later on, she somehow manages to find my YouTube channel in a matter of minutes after she passes me and realises that I've said something about her. But she magically pulls out my YouTube channel out of thin air without knowing a name, so on and so forth, which as far as I'm concerned is illegal. It's got to be illegal that she found me like that. She must have hacked me or something, or somebody she knows must have done it. But I just don't understand. I just don't understand how someone could just find me like that. Like people like him over there, when I asked how, you know, he found a video, because he doesn't know my YouTube channel or anything, or my name at all. He said a customer showed him the video. And I said, well, how did the customer get it then? And it's like, he says, oh, YouTube videos do just pop up in people's news feeds. I'm like, yeah, but this is, you know, too much of a coincidence that, I mean, I've said this before, am I like the only person who does YouTube round here? Is that it? Am I the only person round here that does YouTube? None of people round here's YouTubes just pop up in my news feed. If anybody round here uses YouTube and does live streams or videos, I wouldn't know about it. So how come the people around here have just magically got my YouTube channel? I just think, you know, and I can understand other people might have just found it, you know, like they've got me on Facebook, maybe they found whatever, and you know, and maybe I've mentioned it in passing, or maybe I've given someone my YouTube in the past. Like, I get that, but how did this person who I've never met before, don't have her on Facebook, First of all, how did she know I was making a video? Because she just heard what I said, but go get the ball. There's no way she could know I was recording, let alone live streaming, and just found my live stream just like that to know that I said that she looks like, you know, well, I didn't say she looked like a man, I just said it could be a man dressed up as a woman, because she was quite tall. So I don't know, I was unsure, and just going, oh, isn't she? That was it. And it's like, oh, I get banned from a whole store for being confused about something. Like, in this day and age, you can't tell anymore. You just don't know, do you? You don't know who's a man and a woman anymore. And it could be as convincing as hell. And you say, oh, yes, that's obviously a man, or that's obviously a woman. But then it's like, you know, it's like wearing a dress and shit, and it looks like a girl. It's like, ugh. And you say, oh, that girl, that woman, and like, oh, no, I'm not, I'm a man. Right, I'm going to ban you from a shop. Like, ah! And the other thing is, I was not told I was banned. They came to me and said, oh, you were told last time you were banned. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. Nobody told me I was banned. You just decided to wait till I came and make sure I was halfway through my shop and then tell me I'm banned. That's what you've done, mate. Nobody told me. Just thought you'd inconvenience me because you have now a vendetta against me. I just don't know how these minor things can warrant me being banned from a shop and being public enemy #1. I really don't. That's why I say it's a fucking conspiracy theory, isn't it? Sometimes it's good to see. And then certain people will come on to me and go, oh, you have a victim complex. I like, can you blame me, really? Can you? Really? Can you? Really? Can you really? Can you really? I'm the only person in the universe who could be banned from a supermarket for making a passing comment about someone that's a woman, looking kind of mannish in my view, having an opinion, and just being, oh, is that a man? Oh, I'm not sure, you know. And public enemy #1 for making a video. A little video of one person that doesn't show their face. I'm the only one in the universe who could be penalised. Because people are always making videos. I see loads of videos on YouTube of other people. Like, well, it was like, this one was on Facebook, actually. I saw this. But there was a video somebody made. There's a few of them, actually, but I'll give you a couple of examples. I don't know if anybody's seen this video, but there's a video somewhere out there of someone on a train of some description. The Tube or something. And some girls, like, yelling and screaming at a group of boys. Like, they were all young people. And they're, like, recording. And it's a public place in a train. But nobody complains about that. Even the girl who's ranting and raving at these boys. And the boys are obviously recording her. She doesn't go up to them and say, don't you record me. Stop recording me. You know, they don't go. It's like, oh. See, people only complain when I do it. But I have seen loads of videos. No one ever complains about being recorded. Except when I'm the one with the camera. I'm the only one who gets told off for that. And then there was another one in a school as well. And it's like, no one complained about that, about someone recording in a school, and all the students and the teacher was on the camera. No, that was shared on YouTube, and everybody's quite happy. It was put in like a try not to laugh compilation. And like, how are these people getting away with recording then in a school and recording kids? I thought people were always on about me, oh, you can't record kids. And it's like, here's this lovely video of loads of students in a school plus the teacher in a classroom. Okay then, that's acceptable, but when I do it, I'm a pedophile. When kids are coming and harassing me on my property and I'm recording it as proof of evidence to the police that they're harassing me, I'm called a paedophile for it. Okay then. Well, these people openly recording students, oh, that's okay. And it's not an official video, it's just someone randomly whipped the phone out and recorded. And people are always recording in supermarkets too. I saw somebody, you know, does like a vlog channel. There's someone with a vlog channel, and she was recording in a supermarket. In fact, not only was she recording in a supermarket, and actually she wasn't recording herself, by the way. She was recording everything else. She was recording the shop and the products and any people that were wandering around and any employees that were wandering around. She didn't get told off for it. And that's on YouTube. Forgive me for my rant or my victim complex, as you all think I have. But I just think it's a big old fat injustice that other people could do whatever the hell they like, yet they never get told off. And actual criminals can come back to their community and be like, oh yes, we worship you still, even though you murdered people. But I get this shit for fucking saying someone looks like a man and say, I wouldn't be asked if someone looked at me and said, oh, that person looks like a man. If someone went like that to me, I wouldn't be asked. In fact, I'd be like complimented because I want to look like a man. So if my efforts to make myself look like a man were sort of, you know, justified, then I'd be like, yay, thanks a lot. Like, I wouldn't be offended by that. What the hell? I've been insulted before by something someone said. Like, I dressed up like in a kilt and shit, and I was like, I was going for a, you know, looking like a Scottish person, and someone just looked at me and went, oh, boarding school. I got offended by that. But did I go, oh, ban her from the shop? She said I look like I'm boarding school. And somebody openly said there was something wrong with me. That person didn't get penalised for saying that. Like, I was offended. They are trying to crush your spirit, which is really wrong. I know. And also discriminate, which everybody's going on about is not good. To discriminate. And so people are discriminating against me because I dress like a wolf. That's the discrimination. And discriminate against me recording because everybody else unsundry in the universe records. But apparently when I do, it's bad. And like I say, a lot of people will say, oh, well, you know, if you record yourself while you're out and about, but don't, like, be pointing it at people, that's fine. But like I said before, there's loads of YouTube videos where someone's openly recording everything and not themselves. But that's on YouTube and no one's banning them. And this woman, she not only recorded the supermarket, she also recorded in the changing rooms as well. That's a bit weird, don't you think? No one complained about that. Granted, it was in America. Maybe their laws and rules are different. Maybe you can record fucking anything in America. Or maybe it's just my area. Again, this area just seems to be the worst. So maybe it's just in this area that people get offended by being called the man and being recorded or something. I don't know, because I just don't know anybody else who gets this kind of trouble but me. And that's why I have a victim complex. So if it is true that I have a victim complex, it's because I am a victim. And when you've been a victim a few times, you do kind of get one. You do develop one. Recording on changing room is a real no-no. Yeah. And I've also seen people who have got videos of pools and beaches and stuff with kids in them. And nobody gets up in arms about that as well. I'm just saying, I'm just listing all the things that are out there that are perfectly acceptable, that people have had a go at me and banned me and penalised me. It's always hard to live on a small community and seems that people are old-fashioned in there. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, they all seem progressive around here. It's just they're not progressive when it comes to anything other than, you know, LGBs and stuff. It's alright. Like I say, I'll tell them all I'm a man then. I can't see it going down well, actually. I really can't. Because like I say, it's me, isn't it? Last Tuesday when I went out, everyone was so nice to me for the first time in a long time. Not yesterday, Tuesday, but the last Tuesday. People were really nice to me. It was nice. People had a chat with me. They liked my art and stuff. They wanted to see it. I showed them. But then just like, you know, yesterday it's back to normal, back to no one talking to me again when I went out, and it's a shame. So I've just like had to be, I've become antisocial. So at the end of the day I was like, oh, well, maybe it's overrated then. Maybe having friends and partners and shit and all this shit is overrated. And I was like, oh yes, having good skin is overrated as well. Not having itchy, horrible, nasty eczema is overrated. Like, I've just got to say, because I can't get anything that I want, like, ever, I've just got to say it's overrated. Like, earning money and being able to live is overrated. Having friends and shit is overrated. And, oh, having a lover is overrated. You know, boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever. It's overrated. I just got to say that. It helps you sleep at night, you know. Doesn't matter whether you believe it or not, just keep saying it. So yes, so that's my advice to you guys. You know, if there's something in your life that you really, really want, but you just like can't get it, just say it's probably overrated. Having friends and family and support is overrated. It is, isn't it? I couldn't stand it anyway. I mean, you know, at this point, I'm so antisocial that doing what all these kids are doing, going around in big gangs all day, every day, never having time to themselves because they're always out with the mates, and they spend hours and hours and hours just hanging around a street corner or a bus shelter. Like I've said before, I couldn't stand that. I would be bored. I'd be cold, I'd get tired, I'd get achy. Because I've always been like an old person ever since I was a young person, ever since I was a child and teenager. I've always been the same. I like my free time. Oh, don't put the other one in that dish. Come on, bring a ball. Come on. JD, get the ball now. Ball. He's going to leave it, isn't he? Come on. Why did you put that one over there as well? He already had it in his mouth and he decided, oh, I'm going to take that one in the ditch where no one can get it as well. You can affect your life, but there are limits that you can adjust. Some people have hunch on other people, and strong mental people seem to get all the negative thoughts from other people. So, like they don't understand streaming. Well, that person did. She wasn't exactly young, and yet she found my live stream instantly. You know what she said to me? Because I asked her when she started harassing me on YouTube, on that video where I was talking about her, you know, K. A. That's the kind of car we've got, KA. I asked her, I said, how did you find my YouTube channel? And she was like, I did my research. Which made it sound like, you know, she'd been up all night, somehow searching for nothing, thin air, because she had no name, so I don't know how she did this research. But according to the manager, the next week, when I went to him, not to cause more trouble, I went to him to actually sort it out. Which is when I got banned. I don't think I got banned for that, you know. I think I got banned for a different reason. I'm not gonna lie. Because they said that was the reason. They said it's because I said, oh, you called that woman a man. You said she looked like a man, so you're bad. I went, oh, for God's sake, people have got to stop being so fucking sensitive. I said, I didn't say fucking, but you know, I'm saying that to you because it just pisses me off. And anyway, so I think it's another reason I got barred for, because that happened like 2 weeks before I actually got barred. Because I'd been there since, like I say, I think I got barred because I tried to make things right with that manager person. I even apologised and everything, but he was just being so unreasonable. But then, you know, either my mum rang or I rang my mum or whatever, because I knew I was going to get trouble, so I did ring her just in case. And she did actually insult him, because he was being a dickhead. He was being like that. And my mum actually called him a dickhead. I think that's why I got barred. So I think I got barred because my mum insulted him. I don't think I got barred for the KA incident. So there's no way, because he would have barred me that first day if that was the case. But he didn't. He just gave me a warning. He just said, don't do it again. You know, don't record again. So that's why he was going to bar me. He said, you know, if you record again, you can get barred. He just warned me. He gave me a warning. That was it. And then the next week I went, no problem. But I told one of the employees about what happened, and she agreed that I was, you know, done an injustice to. So she agreed with me, because I told her the full story. And she's the one who called the manager so I could sort it out. I wish I hadn't now. Well, he didn't never told me I was barred. He just told me again not to do it again. And he was acting all casual and just like, and then he like came close to me and all at one point, like trying to intimidate me. But it was like, so casual. Like he didn't seem angry or anything. I would fight that ban. Maybe I'm a stubborn person. Maybe you are also plenty of life experiments. Yes. JD, leave it alone. Come on. Come away. Come away. No, he's lost it now. The squirrel's lost it now. Thanks you, dog. Pain in the ass. Right, well. Forget that then. You've ruined it, JD, as usual. You always ruin everything. Anyway, yeah, I want to, but I have no idea how to go about it. I have given them a review anyway. But nobody's come forward to say, oh yeah, that was bad, you know, I'll sort it out. I think that manager should get barred himself. You know, fired. Him and that security guard at A should get fired because he just picks on sweet, innocent young girls instead of actual criminals. I mean, I told again with the security man at A, just sort of day, looking arrogant as usual. Fucking think he owns the store. I think he's got his bloody security position has gone to his head. I think that's what it is. Anyway, he should get fired because I actually told him that that convict person that I met up with, I actually told him that he stole a couple of packets of cornflakes. So he actually stole. Mew. Oh, that's a mew. That's so cute. Mew. Mew. Some mews. I actually told them, the security people, that convict person stole from them, and they weren't asked about that. They were more asked about me causing trouble, supposedly. Mew. 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 Doing loads of mews. Some mews. Give us some mews. Oh, I hear some mews at the top of the stairs. So I think he should get banned. I think he should get fired because he picked on innocent girls that weren't causing much trouble and ignored actual criminals stealing from them. More, like I say, they're more bothered about people recording than they are about people actually committing crimes and stealing from them. And the people at M are more concerned with me doing a live stream and casually mentioning that someone may or may not be a man because I'm confused. I'm just curious as to, is it or isn't it a man dressed like a woman? Apparently that's a bannable offence. Probably like, oh yes, come again, if someone stole from them. Like, oh yes, come again. Well, that's a bannable offence. Like, Issa's right, I should fucking fight the ban. I mean, what do? Do I just, like, go to their website and contact detail them? Okay. Yeah? I forgot, I'll come and get them now. The bird came outside. It's at the side of the house.
Where? What do you mean it's inside the house?
At the side of the house, not inside. It's there.
Oh, it can't stay there.
It will be alright
They'll
there.
have it in, they'll have it in no time. Oh well.
Check him, make sure he's not got the ball in his mouth.
No.
Yeah, they're both here. It's freezing, I'm getting really... Tell her to fuck off. Here you go. I'm gonna get warm, I'm freezing.
Well, I'm not happy about it. If it's about going parallel.
Uh-huh. Just at the side of the house. You can't get there because it's all in the brambly things. Actually, I shooed it out. Very gently, don't worry. It's just that this poor dog, again, I'm being, I don't know, if I told her about it, I'd be penalised for being a good dog owner, but this poor dog has not been out all day. because that bloody bird's been in the vestibule and she doesn't want the dog attacking it. So instead of just shooing it outside for a few minutes or putting it behind the door so that I can let the dog out, she'd rather the dog not be bothered to go outside. I mean, obviously, he's been out the back for wheeze and poos, but he's not. I mean, he might have been out. I think he was out before. I think she played with him before. I'm not really sure. No, don't say that, because I said that to my mum yesterday and she assured me it wasn't a bad omen. I think it's only a bad omen if you believe it is and you have it in your head. We really need to stop all this. Is though. Don't say that. People shouldn't take offense about it. I guess you just buy shit regardless. Let's get rid of it. I wasn't happy about it being in the house anyway because it's just in the way. And it's flying everywhere and shitting everywhere. That's the only bad omen, is it shits everywhere and then you have to clean it up. It's disgusting. Phew. Alright, so it was yesterday, wasn't it, when I did that live stream? So the Jeremiah role play wasn't really very good, was it? And that's because bloody, I'm not going to say his name, but he's, begins with M. But I've mentioned his name before on the streams and stuff. So you know who he is, bird food man. Came in the middle of me doing a roleplay thing. Like he was, he was supposed to be playing the drug dealer. He was supposed to be playing the drug dealer. But he came too soon before I had a chance to say the lines and do the role play with Daisy where I'm telling her to give me her savings. So it was all rubbished up. So I actually did a video of it properly afterwards. Smoking and threatening Daisy to give me the money or else. And I went like this. So I got her up against the sink and shit. It's like, give me your money or else, woman. Or I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up. You look scared. So I put on the white. It doesn't look very white, but it has covered up my redness nicely. I'm not sure my face looks very white though. Just thought I'd try it. More Muse. Oh my god, that's so cute! More Muse. Mew. Mew. More Muse. It's cute. Oh, crack. Mew. Mew. When I was sat in my mum's wheelchair before. When I was sat in my mum's wheelchair before and the armrest, I went like that over it. You. How cute was that? More Muse. That's so cute. More Muse. Oh god, this is irritating me now. I think there's I still haven't got the potatoes, so I better go do that before I get shouted at. Oh. No, my nose is irritating me now. I need a drink. How about this horrible flat Coca-Cola? Well, I got a coffee from a Starbucksy place. But they asked me if I wanted a drink and I said no. But they gave me one anyway and charged me for it, so I thought, oh, I may as well get a Coke then. Ugh. It's all flat and disgusting. But I want to get my money's worth. expensive just for a couple of chips and a couple of pizzas. So I've got a new picture. The title. Oh, my nose! I don't know what's else. I showed you this one. Oh, him growling and shit. I got so much of it. Here we go. She's gonna shout at me now. Let's put the camera here out. Oh no, it's gone. It's not the right way. I'm going to beat this phone up in a minute.
Hey?
I'll show it you in a minute.
You encouraged it out, did you?
No.
Just checking. I know what you're like.
Bloody accusing.
Where's the potatoes? Come on, I need to
I'm
get...
just getting them now.
Oh, just getting them down! She said the doctor's like so high on the dog skin here. Come on! And where's the carrots? Bleeding hell. It's getting late again. Can't believe it went out of its own volition. Why would it choose going out there like that? Oh, God. JD, have you been fed? No. Have you been fed? Is she making you wait? Oh, yes, making you wait. Oh, God. Nothing's ever going to be bloody happening at this rate, is it? Why aren't you feeding him? He's gone way past his food time. Poor dog.
Come on, everyone. Thing that we need. Oh, great.
What are you saying oh great to now? What are you complaining about? Can't believe that you could have gone to thing and come back a lot earlier and done the job I asked for, because now it's probably going to be raining for the next 10 days.
It might not.
Can't do this fucking powder. The chances are, I don't know.
I know, but it might not, and I'll just do them when it's next
you know
nice.
what,
Or I'll just do it in the
let's
rain.
bloody hope.
Negative. Come on then! Food.
Right, so how many potatoes have you been to discuss? I don't need many, do I?
No, I guess not.
I should be able to.
Qualms.
So.
He is, he's eating it. Just that he knows it yelling and screaming at me. No. I don't know what the date is today. I think not today, I mean yesterday. I think it was the 5th. You are. Hopefully. Just gonna point out that it's Jeremiah. I can't spell. Sexy. I did it last night. You killed my during pad down upstairs.
I'll be so upset now. I'm going to be worried about that pigeon.
It's nice, isn't it? Oh, so fluffy.
He's clearly still not well.
That's a good fluffy
Are
thing.
you sure you didn't encourage it? Well, I know you were.
How rude!
No, I'm not being rude. I just know you. Oh, look, it is here.
Nuh-uh.
Well, what happened exactly?
Well, I opened the door. I heard a fluttering sound. So I came in and looked at the pigeon. Then it was the door. And it went out. It took its time, of course. But I just let it do what it wanted.
You should have recognized it. You didn't always know what it was. Look at it. You know he's not well. Oh, he's chewing, whichever version.
Looks like a boy. I'm not really sure.
The fat kid's chewing.
There's nothing else in this. He's handsome, isn't he? He's a fluffy, cute nose. It's cute. I've got all the drawings. Not here. Yeah, you've got 1 view and 4 likes. Cedar mode.
Maybe you should help me get it back in.
No, it's fine outside.
It's not, kid. It's full of blood and it can't function because it's got bad leg.
Oh, I don't want to touch it.
You don't have to. Put gloves on.
What gloves?
You get tissues. I mean, what gloves, kid? The idea of it being out there and like it is, it's safe it's in. We'll be worried about it all night.
Man.
Not let it out. But like you say, it's out been flying around. But it's having a right bloody pickle earlier.
We can't get to where it is anyway. It's like hidden amongst a bunch of stuff. Only the dog can get there.
Not talking about that. I just went outside with a call. Dave. Is that right? I've got the right name?
Dive.
I've got the right name.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Oh, cute.
His version of chopping back the foliage was to break it.
Oh.
You know, to just break it, which he's done. Just caught him in time. I said, if you're going to cut, I mean, I knew what he did. I said, we're going to cut back the foliage and not do it, you know, on the archway.
Yep.
He said, it's okay, I'll just go around it. He said, it's something we'll see. Good job.
So fat.
You know, you have to go back, you know, back to the street and stop it. Get around it.
Mm.
Okay, so he stopped doing it. I thought, yeah, caught it in bloody time.
It's my stuffed pet.
I just want to make sure I don't underdo it or overdo it really. Just take everything.
Mew. 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 Mm. 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 I want a nice drink. What can I have?
In a minute, I wanted to check to see what I thought.
On what?
But what am I doing right now?
Shopping things. Potatoes, I suppose. Oh. But all my hips are achy. Yes, all my hips. I've got loads of them. Oh, yeah. I don't feel good now.
Also got these on the go. I can concentrate on
Well, while I'm waiting. Fine. I'll just write in my diary. Oh, this Seb person hasn't seen the picture. Hello, Seb thing.
Oh, we've got chocolate cake.
You have got.
Have a look, see if you think that's enough or didn't You have to cook them.
Cook 'em. I think it'll be fine.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
Well, in that case, I'll do one extra spoon.
Extra spoon. I think he's gone now, actually. Oh well. Well, yeah, I've got other drawings, but they're upstairs. Let's see, what's in here? Oh, there's a drawing pad in here. Yay! I was lying! It was lying. I can't show the drawings. So this is Jeremiah and his son, Charles, but he's grown up here. Thanks,
Put it out the water. You'd start trusting you more.
Oh, whatever. Supplies.
I'm being looked at, so it's nice and warm and cozy
Yeah.
here, and I'm away from predators, don't they? I suppose.
Ring. So in this timeline, he's actually 13. I'm gonna try and find the picture. Of course, I'll probably be able to find everything, but what I'm looking for, that's the usual.
Get the lentil cake.
Shit, I didn't.
We'll take you going out tomorrow, didn't you?
I did. Oh, where the hell is it?
So, can you make sure that's highlighted?
Finally.
The things to get to.
Yep.
And don't forget you've got to follow it. Thingy. Okay? Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I do it for two reasons. One, it's for my file. And if you decide to get new,
He's like older.
gas,
Older there.
don't, do it when I go to spec maybe. Which won't be for a while, but at least I've got it on file then. So when you put away the health
Things.
and benefits thing, put that on the top.
Okay.
You haven't put it on. No one's looking back. Look at else, say.
Sorry.
Ask you to do one thing, God. God, no one's looking happening.
Here we go again with the whole stupid rotation thing.
God, one thing, one bleeding thing now. Oh, heaven.
Sexy.
You do not want food tonight.
Yeah. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute?
And somebody's sushi.
Great one.
I mean, not to do anything for you, it's your turn to put
It's for me, yes.
behind with it. Is that enough onions, do you think?
When I had a look, I thought so, yes.
Well, I've got an extra half in because
Fluffus.
oh, God, Mary, what are you doing? Fish! Come on, round, hold it, wear fair and all.
I can't find anybody who's not retarded. Come on, just send the damn thing.
You do that on that damn phone again. Not being anybody else here.
Yeah, look.
Oh. I'm supposed to do Katie's first. Whoa. Then after flour, how much flour? 2 tablespoons.
That's not very nice.
Carrots. Shit. I'm down with carrots. I can't remember that.
Mm.
Worried about that poor bird. If I find it in pieces, so I'm going to go mad. Right, whichever way, I'm going to have to clean anyway. So it was a decent day tomorrow. You can get on with doing the boiler, you can get on with doing
The bird.
no. The cleaning of the vestibule, it still needs proper cleaning, so I have to go out properly.
Let's turn it off before it's not. It's a good fixture. I'm sure there was another one. I guess I was mistaken. Ah, that's cute. Let me shoot that one.
Like 2 tablespoons. Not really to do with this one, but it must be a different gravy or something.
Oh.
That's for outside.
Okie dokie. Nice and blurry. Quite like that one.
Where's the juice, sister? Oh, the Guinness. Would you get me the Guinness? Well, you know, but
Oh, okay.
Well, you should have looked at the list and got everything.
Great.
You take the whole picky in there, put them away, and grab everything you need for
Picky up. Okay.
container. It's all sticking to the bottom from your really can. Right. So we want the 500ml of port. Right, I want 500ml of that. 500ml.
I'm gonna draw the party.
400. I'm sure that's okay. Where is it?
What?
Oh, for fuck! I'm gonna bang my head on a fucking wall in a minute.
Okay.
Come on! These are getting ruined.
You know it's been opened before. I hope it's still okay.
It says a pint. Well, I don't know. They are after the update. No, it's not quite a pint. We'll have to do it. I just had that sell by date.
Oh wow, that was a big crack. I'm so stiff. Cold.
If you don't like this version, try the version.
I'm sure it'll be lovely.
How come it shows it really dark in there and it's not that dark, is it?
Yes.
How long do these take? Do you know, I'm always forgetting how long these things take.
Okay, let's see.
What's happening there? You keep changing the dates.
They do.
Time.
Great. 12 minutes. It's a nice view, isn't it?
Boil and then turn it down and the time it's there about like that.
Oh, great.
Because that's just
Ow.
a bubble, so
Booble.
ooh, organic. It's very
What?
Morrison.
Bloody Morrison's.
What are you doing with this? You keep messing with these curtains.
I ain't done nothing.
No, always innocent of everything, right?
Yes.
Get some warmth for me. I'm going to put my finger back on. It's starting to get bloody cold in there. Oh, salt and pepper. Still not salt and pepper.
Oh, Falcon Wolf.
See, that's going to get ruined. It's going to get ruined anyway. This is the fucking station. Look at all my hands foot where it's supposed to be.
I don't want to. You know, Falcon Wolf.
Right, that's for the basket.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Oh, it will show it brown, won't it? It's, yeah, it'll be, people will normally do this with beef.
Yep.
Whereas ours is dirty. Right, so these are going to be done together, so that's good. It's definitely boiling, isn't it? Yeah. I'm leaky.
Sniz.
Did you leave the gate open?
Oh, I did.
Sorry?
I did. I'll go close it in a mo.
No, I was going to
Oh.
say just leave it because they said that they might even still attempt tonight. I mean, if not, it'll come hopefully tonight.
Oh, okay.
I see them coming tonight, but only to a certain.
My battery's gonna die.
Right, you should get done together. Can you check in 10 minutes at the gate though? It's done. And just turn them off and move them away, put them there.
In 10 minutes.
And give me a shout.
Okie dokie.
We'll just leave it. I'll have to check on that board after. We've got to do that.
Yes, of course.
I'll take the fork in anyway.
Okay.
So that down slightly.
I'm gonna show some pause before it.
Right, yes. So 10 minutes of the clock.
I have.
Take the top off. Have a wee. Oh, yes, I take. I'm going to take painkiller. I can't remember. I don't know if I take painkillers either. I should take painkillers.
Pause. Lovely pause.
Well, she's on my mind.
I do it, duh.
Oh, I know.
Ah, that's crap.
This all the small ones. So what's that going to be? 7 o'clock.
What? 5-2.
Where's it got?
Lovely pause.
I don't know. And just a bit of stir so it's not sticking on the bottom.
Oh, I sneezed.
What's it
stout, I think. Pause. Lovely pause.
Sort myself out ready to get set up.
Oh no.
Alright, I won't.
I just rubbed my nose. Oops. Now I've got yuck everywhere.
Set myself up ready. That's why I'm getting set the potatoes into the thingy so I can get myself ready and set up.
Do.
Set us up. Have I done? I've not done you either. Have a goblet yet? Have a goblet. It's coming.
Oh.
How's a coming goblet? Oh,
I've just smudged my nose.
did you get anything else for the dog? Because we're running out of strips, as I call it. Anything strippy.
I didn't.
Presume you have, which means he's got no. He's got nothing. No treats again. Keep the treats as well, aren't you? That sounds of it. Although I could say,
No, I'll do it in future.
yeah, but you eat every week, you eat them. Or at least every other week.
Yeah, another comic to do. Okay. Where's my pen thing? Just keep watching Da Boss. I really must go. Oh, don't go. Just get on with it, woman. Stop bloody moaning. Pause. Need Muse to go with Da Pause. Didn't. Mew! Wait, you didn't get to see Pause. Let me just draw a paw for you real quick. What kind of paw do you want to see? A fluffy one? There you go, a fluffy one. This one is Fluffers' paw. I'm so sorry, it's rubbish. Won't you enjoy my paw? I think BJ's gone now, so you can't see the paw he wanted me to draw. My battery's about to die in a minute, but I was just going to draw something for you. There you go, there's a paw. Actually, I want to draw more pictures of Flufferses and, stuff. According to this, I've been live for 51 minutes. Is it just like reset or something? It's been like a good 2 hours. Must have just reset or something. Maybe you can only do a certain amount of live stream. Well, I hope you guys like mine. So I'm going to draw like quite a raunchy picture now. Is that okay? I don't know how the hell I'm going to draw this. Hope you guys will like it. Hope YouTube doesn't ban it. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. My mum's just moaning again. You have no clue where to do. Don't know. So I'm just gonna do stick figures to begin with. I'm just going to sit on your. Yeah. Oh, okay then. Like, you won't be able to see anything. You can't really see anything, so I can't imagine it being too offensive. I think everybody's disappeared now. I've gone from like 4 or 5 views to like 1. I have no clue what to have them doing. With their purify. Okay, so I'm gonna have him like just like feeling his. Wait, so his thumb would be there. So that's supposed to be his thumb. I think that his thumb would be there. Because a pervert he is. Basically goes into a bar with his father, and the bartender just thinks he's picked up an older guy. And he's all over him, kissing him and shit. I do not like that face at all. So I'm just like doing the face now. I'm gonna do the face like proper super perverted. Beckham pervert. Like I say, they're a messed up family. They're a messed up family. Look at the cute face. I wish I could like have my hair like for real, like Jeremiah's hair. I love his hair. Don't go blurry! Oh, that looks shit. That looks shit. Sorry that it looks shit, everybody. I made his head look like dead flat. Looks shit. It looks shit, everybody. No, well, you don't mind. Nobody cares as long as you draw some lovely raunchy porn. Lovely raunchy porn. Oh, I saw the guy with like the biggest chest I've ever seen in my life. He was like dead skinny everywhere else, but he had this massive chest that stuck out. It was so big. And Jeremiah's nipples are like erect and shit. Erect and shit. Superhero. Okay. Random. I like the whole storyline. He's just like gone into a bar with his father, and the bartender just thinks he's picked up an older man, and he's like, yeah, 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 I like that tail. I don't want to scrub it out, but I've got wings in the way. I'm just gonna sit on your private parts. I'm setting up Darling Buds of Bunch. Here we go, some more paws that BJ would have enjoyed. More paws. Look at the cuteness paws. Cuteness paws. Oh, it's just crap. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Sorry, the picture is rubbish, but look, you can see his little paw pads. Paw pads. And his son paw pads. It's not very good, I'm afraid, but oh well. Like I say, these drawings don't have to be good. They're more like telling a story anyway. Oh, you know what? I can't believe I can't get any bloody work. Because, you know, some of the art I see that's actually being used for professional purposes is crap. It looks just like a child has done it. Have you seen the Facebook art? The Facebook art is shite. You know, the art that represents like Facebook stuff. It's like these massive bodies that look like weird, grotesque giants with these teeny tiny heads. And it just looks so disproportionate and stupid. I'm like, I could, if you want crap art, you know, crap art is us. I could do some crap art. If you want crap art, you know, why don't they come to me then? See, as how my art is crap. Oh, it's gonna die. It's gonna off everybody. Oh shit! Come on!